Hey guys, Mike here with the watch list video for Wednesday, May 31st. The SPY gapped up today, but sold off on an intraday basis. Kind of in a slow fashion, sideways chop, but overall a downtrend on an intraday basis. You know, we talked about the debt ceiling thing, and it might be a sell the news, and the market really wasn't weak going into that. So anyway, not a lot of action, but a couple highlights. GSIT. I called this as here, I took a screenshot. I wrote GSIT. This was my screenshot from the post I put in chat for those who didn't make it today. Setting up for possible bounce play entry. Friday's high close above 2. We'll get that out of the way now. And there's the big move on the daily. And I posted it, and you can see the early high was 562. So the bounce play was just a break of that range, 563, which happened right there. And many of you that were in chat know I meant to sell a third for a quick, 12 cents or so, because that was about my risk. I just wanted to lighten up my risk by selling some at 1R and letting the rest work. And I had my quantity selected wrong and sold the whole damn thing for like 12 cents. And then it did that. But when I said in chat that I screwed up and accidentally sold it all, that should have been a hint for some of you guys to hold it, right? Remember the old Mopey trade? Mike's out, pile in. Anyway, huge move. And late in the day, I didn't capture the screenshot, but I mentioned Carvana. I actually traded this twice. Mentioned it over the half here, which happened right about there, I think. And it went and didn't break the high of day, so I ended up taking a flat in that. But then I posted again. I'm paraphrasing now because it's not right in front of me. But Carvana over the high of day, late in the day like this, may get some shorts to cover. The 200-day is above and all that stuff, right? So the earlier high was 1364. I actually took this again right at that high of day break, and it pretty quickly through 14. I'm not sure. I think my best sell was in the high 1380s, though, because that happened quick. If I go to 1 minute candles, you might be able to see. Yeah, that popped to 14 and then had a secondary pop. But anyway, I had a decent trade in it. And, there were other calls in chat too. I just try to copy a couple or put out a couple. By the way, AI is still going in after hours. It's at $46 right now. CXAI. Kevin P kept putting that on our radar. I never did trade that one. But you'll see. I'm going to go over the watch list for tomorrow, and both of those are on there. So VRAR topped out at 6, which makes it super interesting, right? Big volume for that stock. You've got another potential catalyst above. So maybe through 6 tomorrow, we'll see. Carvana CVNA had the pop back here to 1370, and today took that out and went to 1407 before settling in at 1372. But that's an interesting daily chart with a lot of shorts in the name. BJ, which is BJ's Wholesale Club, did bounce today. I had this on Bounce Watch several days in a row, and I'm embarrassed to say I never found an entry, even though it bounced today, because it didn't break the early high till right at the end of the day. I'm not taking that, right? So now we've just got this little bottoming tail hammer candle, if you will. So now I'm putting on long watch just to hopefully continue today's bounce tomorrow, but I did not trade that one today. IDAI, I'm assuming it's in the AI space because it has an AI in it. Popped back here on, I don't know if it was earnings, but on news to $2.20, sideways and starting to curl up again. Today's high, 214. Over today's high, might push us right through that 220, and maybe they pile in. So that one's on watch. GME is GameStop. I believe there's a lot of shorts in this one. I could probably glance real quick and see. FinViz says 22% short. So anyway, that one's kind of interesting. A little kind of mini breakout today, and you had the next recent high on the chart at the whole number 27, it looks like. So anyway, kind of an interesting daily chart. W, which Alan H was trading this one today. I didn't take this one, but kind of an interesting chart. Back here, popped to 41.75. Today's high, 40.81. Maybe through today's high tomorrow, maybe that'll get us up to and through this high, right? So it's kind of got a stacked catalyst scenario. LWLG. Nice pop today. That's it. I'm just going to watch it for a possible continuation tomorrow. ATTO. I think somebody said this was lumped in with AI plays. I can't tell you if that's true or not, but traders sure thought it was. But it closed in about the middle of its range, traded almost 50 million shares though. So I've talked about this. Once these things get crowded and you see the volume coming in, it wasn't crowded early. Once they get crowded, they become very, very tough to trade. But sometimes the next day or two or three, we can get an A+ setup without the crowded nature of the algos whipping them all over the place. So I definitely want to watch that one going forward. AI, big breakout today. Speaking of AI plays, right? Big breakout today. I believe they report earnings after hours tomorrow, so keep that in mind. You guys know, though, I don't hold stocks overnight. I don't even hold my wife overnight. So none of this matters to me as far as earnings go, but it is important, I guess, to know that earnings are after hours. GSIT, I already talked about this one. An AI play with a strong close. We're going to watch that one. APLD, also an AI play with a strong close. And then lastly, CXAI, which Kevin P was putting on our radar today. Certainly a former high flyer and a really nice pop today. So that one may continue. It's actually trading right at about 12 and after hours right now. And let me throw this side note in. I don't have it on the list, but LL Lumber Liquidators is trading at 510 right now and after hours. So if that's still gapping in the morning, we'll actually it's called LL Flooring now. Sorry. If that's still gapping in the morning, maybe somebody will notice it and we'll put that on the list too. We'll see what it's doing in the morning. All right, I'm done babbling. We'll see you guys in the chat room in the morning.